Hello, this is Jay Profit, and today we're going to look at sharing and permissions in Google Sites. From your Google site, when you're editing it, you'll see up in the top right hand corner a blue share button. If you hover over that, it'll give you the status of your sharing. If you click it, then it'll let you make changes to your sharing and permissions. The first box is the link to your site. This is the URL or the web address that you would give somebody to let them have access to your website. Beneath that is a section of explaining who has access to your site right now. This top one says that anyone who has the link can view my site and gives me the option to change that. I'm going to change that now. Once you get into the visibility options, the least restrictive options are on top, the most restrictive options are on the bottom. The very top one is public on the web, so anyone on the internet can search and find your website. The next one is anyone with the link. Again, anyone on the internet with the link can access your website. Beneath that, we have Lynchburg City Schools, which means anyone with an LCS EDU Google login can search and find your website. A little more restrictive, it restricts it down to people with an LCS EDU login and that they have the link. They won't be able to search and find it, but they will be able to use the link to get to it. And the most restrictive, specific people. Well, this one checked. Only the people you give access to the site will be able to view it. And this is used primarily for, maybe working with a team of people and you're working on a project and you're not ready to open the site up for everybody yet. I'm going to leave it restricted for right now and click Save. Once we get back to the sharing options screen, you'll see again now that my website is listed as private, only you can access. Because right now I'm the owner and I haven't given anybody else permission. So, in order to get permission, down here in the gray box it says invite people. So what you'll do is you can start typing in people's names that you want to give access to the website. You can type in their last name or username or email address and it'll automatically bring up people within Lynchburg City Schools. But you can also add other people outside of Lynchburg City Schools if they're in your contacts or you know their email address. Once I've put in the names, off to the right, I have the option to give them edit permission. I can allow them only to view it right now. Or, if I'm done and I'm transferring this website to somebody else, I can give them ownership as well. Beneath the box of names is the option to notify people via email. If you're going to share an email with somebody and you leave this clicked, then Google will automatically create an email and send it to them telling them that they have access to edit this website now. If you click the add message, then you can go in here and send a personalized message to explain it further to them. If you are sending email, you have the option to send yourself a copy of that email as well, just so you can see it. I'm going to deselect to send them an email because I'm going to tell them in person that they have access and show them the website and explain them what we're doing. When I click OK, it'll take a second. First, it gives me a warning telling me that I'm not sending email notification. After that, it is saving, and pretty soon you'll see that now I'm the owner, and these three people can edit the website. And you'll see that the access has changed to specific people can access, not that it's private anymore. One thing that differs this from regular sharing in Google Drive is the Enable Page Level Permissions. If you click on the Enable Page Level Permissions button, it'll give you a warning letting you know that you're turning on page level permissions. Once they're turned on, you'll see a very similar screen with access by the person here in the middle. And all to the left here, you have individual pages inside your website. The default is Google gives the same permissions to all the inside pages as you gave people for the whole site. But you can go in and make a change. Let's say that for Google Drive, instead of everybody, I'm going to come over here where it says use the same permissions as the Google environment. I'm going to change that. So I click Use Custom Permissions. And what I can do here is I can go ahead and add everybody now to make changes, or it won't add the new users and I'll start from scratch. I'm going to go ahead and add the new users to this page and click Save. So right now, no changes have been made yet, but now I can go in and remove somebody and save the changes there. So now that person is removed from this page, Google Drive, but she still has access to the rest of the site. And that's how you would work with or use page level permissions. I'm going to go ahead and turn these page level permissions off. And what happens is it takes all the pages and reverts their permissions back to this master set that we created for the entire site. I'm also, while we're doing it, going to go back in here and change not just specific people, but I'm going to go up here and change anyone with the link and click Save. Now there's one more thing to look at, is these people that I've given specific permission have the ability to edit. So they can go in and edit pages, add pages, make changes to the site. But anyone with the link can only view the site. And this is probably how you want your site set up. You want so a lot of people can view it, but very few people can edit it and keep your website looking the way you want. Well, thank you for joining me today.